Okay, welcome Meena and Shashikant to Passionpreneur Success Stories.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's really lovely to have both of you over here. And we would want you to describe what you do, who you are. Just introduce yourself to the audience.
Sure.
Yes, my name is Shashikant. I'm a civil engineer. Actually, I left my job. I discontinued because of my health issues. After that, I started personality development for students. Then the students are they're giving they were giving good results by seeing that parents are interested what you're teaching for our students. Like earlier, they used to get 45, 50% marks. Then after attending my classes, they used to get 75, 80 like that. So I taught them for the classes, for my classes. Then I started for them also. Then they started asking about the money part, like now life part and the money part. So when the money part comes, I called Meena. So she died. Like that, we started like health and wealth, Swastha Samprada. Then one day I saw the ad in YouTube. So immediately I took the decision. Usually I used to take a decision asking my wife. So that I took the decision, and that was a bold decision. After that, miracles happening in my life. It's a wonderful life, wonderful journey.
Wow, beautiful and good to know your start of this journey as well. Let's have Meena share who you are and, how are you also adding value to this business?
So I am Meena Shashikant, and then presently I train people in intraday stock market. So that is when Shashikant was explaining that I handle the finance part of it and the holistic part of it. He handles the mindset and the health aspects that he handles. But then initially, to start off, I'm an interior designer by profession. So we both started off, on we used to take turnkey projects and all of it. And as he mentioned, when he went into the services, that is when I was left behind alone, and then I resorted to take up stock market as my passion. That had been my childhood passion. In fact, I was exposed to this around 30, 35 years plus exposure I had into this market. So then I think that was a serious thought that I gave and then got back into it. And once Shashikant saw the ad of Gurudev, then we decided that yes, this is something that we need, because we were running it on a very plain note. We used to address people one-on-one, and it was a small gathering all throughout. So then to reach the the larger mass of people or to render our service, it was not possible. So that is when we thought about going into the passionpreneurs, and here we are.
Awesome. Beautiful to have this wonderful power couple sitting here who are like completing each other on business aspect, personal aspect as well. And it is really great to see your progress also and the way you have evolved over the period of time. So as much as you touched upon briefly onto, what were your challenges, but it would be nice to also know what, when you joined, of course, once you said that you thought, how can I reach to masses? And those things are there, but how to market them, etc. But specifically, if you identified any challenges before joining the mastermind, would you like to share that with us?
Definitely, ma'am. I would say the first thing is internal part, internal growth, transformation. The second part is external. For me, it was very big challenge, like talking to people in English. From past 50 years, I thought that it is not possible. I will not say I'll be comfortable with my mother tongue. So that was thinking always in my mind. So because of that, I think I shared in a group also. So it was very difficult for me to change or challenge. It was a big challenge for me. In our business also, like earlier, she used to take classes for people who wants in English. Only in Canada I used to take, and remaining that was not able to give that thing. So that was the condition. Now after attending the Gurdev's class, there's a huge difference in me. I have increased my energy level. I got the confidence, and also building courage muscles. and like lot of things. Yeah, in a few words, it cannot be explained. So a lot of things are happening, and moreover, I see I got a great community, and like mentors, you people, you made me a very beautiful person, and I have started reading more books and gathering more knowledge, so that now I'm very confident. Now that too challenges always with the couples. See, that is always there. But because of you people community, so you give the most of the suggestions like what is her part, my part, like that, even with the one business. So that is the beauty of this.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. You want to add something, Meena, to this?
Yeah, definitely. So along with the transformation that he has got personally, what we felt was it was a big shift in our thought process as well when it came to running the business. So we were facing challenges of not able to get the fee properly, because he used to people plead him or approach him or on a very casual note also he would just grant them at lenience to pay, and there are a lot of people who have gone without paying the fee also, and lot of such challenges we had to go through when it was coming to collecting the money or fee for that matter, or even to speak out and address them in a gathering. That was his biggest challenge. So now I see that the very first month we had a big leap of faith only, we should say. There's nothing more. Then we just shifted. We took a real big shift from where we were to where we went. That I think is a fantastic leap that we saw in aspects of our business.
Beautiful. And that I call it as quantum leap, actually.
Absolutely
The way you actually took that. And I really, like how when Shashikant is sharing, English, sharing in English, or, doing other things and persuading and, all those things. I don't even see those things present anywhere, right? So definitely you all have come a long way, and we are really thrilled that you chose us. But what was that one motivation, right? What motivated you to join Passionpreneur Mentorship? Like, कि अरे, like when Shashikant, without even asking Meena, he signed up. What was that one motivation that was in your mind?
Yeah, one thing I observed, Gurudev, see, he started from the slum and he has reached a higher level. So that mediocre level to a millionaire level. So is it possible? So that thing, that idea, so he is initiated within me. So why not me? Anyway, I left the job. So I have to do something great. I know little bit knowledge. So that with that, is it possible? That was the idea came to my mind. So from there started my journey, like passion. Yeah.
Yeah. So the motivation was you saw his journey and you got connected with that, oh, if he can do it, even I can do it, right? Is that correct? Okay,
Yeah,
good, awesome. So, of course, you already shared in bits and pieces also what kind of value that you derived out of the mentorship and, under the guidance. But what was that specific part of our program did you find like the most beneficial, and why?
The important thing is here the price. Earlier, we thought that for our price is 30,000. We thought that 30,000 is the highest price. And we were struggling to get that price, like in installments, like 5,000, 10,000, like that. That took 6 months sometimes. So that was the scenario that time. After attending a PPM, then I realized, oh, there is something to give more value, add more value to our whatever we are delivering, to get more, to raise the price. So that I learned from my Gurudev. So now we are charging from 30,000 to 50,000, 50,000 to 1 lakh, 1 lakh to now 2 lakh, 2 lakh to 3 lakh. That means there is a huge shift for us. So that is very important for us. That's why we are now scaling up very easily.
This is immaculate, very, very inspiring what you just shared now. So can I also say that during the program, if it was also the sessions, it was also the one-on-one calling, one-on-one mentoring and other things. So was there any other feature that it was like, oh, this particular feature also helped me a lot to take my decisions?
Yeah, I mean, there have been multiple such instances. First thing is, the personal mentoring that we got. And then the other thing was the mindset. Say, selling is serving. That what Gurudev always says, that was very much needed for, somebody who runs a business. Because when you are into the world, doing a business, you feel that you are selling. Meaning you always look down upon yourself, or when even somebody says something to you, you look at it like maybe you're not that good and all that. So in spite of you having the best of qualities and so many things to share with the world, we do not come out so easily, so openly. Then there is a bit of inhibition there. So when Gurudev gave this thought saying that you are actually serving people, and then probably that big mind shift was required. So that was the biggest call for me, where I said, okay, so now, you will not look down upon yourself. You will first learn to understand what is it that you have, and more you can serve. What all can you cater to?
So
All
you
can
went
cater.
beyond the conversation of doing a transactional business. You went into looking at what impact are we creating,
Exactly.
and how are we going to help so many more people, and create this as a mission which is bigger than ourselves, right? If I have to put that together for you.
Absolutely.
So that's one more thing is we get the referrals. So because of that, so it is not that there's one course, there's a fees, and they will come, they learn. It is not like that. It is like a transformation.
Nice. Great. So, of course, fantastic job, onto all these uh, enhancements, and all these transformations that you brought in to your life and business both. So, if you were to share a specific example of a bang that you achieved as a result, even though you shared the money part, okay, that this is how you increased, your fee. So is there any other specific bang that you achieved as a result, which you want to share with us?
Yeah, actually, it so happens that you are so empowered. Once you are in the community, you're so empowered with so much of knowledge and so much of sharing, and then you see more of the heart-to-heart communications, and you, as you said, genuinely uplifting somebody or looking into their needs and serving. So when this came into the aspects, we have a lot of students who come to us, and they come with different backgrounds basically, but they want to make some growth and some progress and all of it. And in spite of this being involving a lot of financial factors, there are a lot of mindset factors that needs to be toned upon or worked upon. So those aspects, that whatever he could learn there, that is what I have seen, that when he tries to transform people's life, and it's just not about money, and then it's the holistic essence that he pays. He was doing it earlier, even before joining, but then that big leap, that big difference is definitely something which is noticeable and remarkable, that I can see, and that has really impacted our students. So these daily rituals that we have, and then the entire aspect of so many things. Absolutely.
Yeah. So basically, you getting more aware also, has added to this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even transforming lives in the other lives. So whatever we have learned is able to now communicate, give it more and more. The best part for me is that I, for all these years, for almost 20 plus years, I could not see him communicate so freely in English, and that was a big leap that I have tried multiple ways. I got him admission in English speaking school and all of that, but then none of that made a difference as much as how it is made today. He's not got a great English, I accept, but then, he now, without any jitter, he just comes out and speaks up. That is more important,
Exactly.
As a person, you may be the best, but then, because of something, if it's holding you back, that's not fair. That
Beautiful.
is what I saw in him. So for me, it's made a world of difference.
Beautiful. And trust me, it is also not about English, but now he's become a communicator, somebody who talks from his heart, and
Yes.
the other person gets it from his heart, you know. And that is what, like, even Gurudev has taught us how to be a great and an effective communicator. And I think you all are a great example of that, right? So, you really touched that wire, and I don't know whatever was holding you back, but that got worked upon, and now you are in a space where you are really speaking from your heart and connecting with so many people and giving them what you were really set out to do, right? And this is beautiful and so inspiring. And so how has it professionally or personally impacted your life?
Professionally, huge difference. So we were here like almost mediocre level. Now we are next to the next level, millionaire level. So you people are supporting, hand holding support is there. Whenever we get, when we get the doubts, all those things you are clearing it. So professionally, definitely we are uplifting our all technical issues, all those things. Like so even in the social media, so we were not aware of this social media, and we are not a techie savvy. So all those things now we are learning, and we are collaborating with more people. So that's what we are happening. So huge
Awesome.
shift.
Awesome. Of course, personal life you've already shared, but professionally also there's so many things, your visibility, creating your credibility and whatever you have been working upon, presenting it to the world, in your own way. I think that is something that you people are now working on. And of course, that has had an impact in your business and we have seen it. So we always aim to exceed expectation. And uh, in your case, like, what would you say, what was the biggest surprise or an unexpected benefit from joining Passionpreneur mentorship? One is, of course, I got Shashikant's communication skills gone to the totally next level. But apart from this, was there any other surprise or like, oh, I did not join this program for this, but this happened to me? Is there that kind of moment?
One thing I would like to share, she is resisting for the social media. She was not at all ready to come in front of the camera. So now she is making videos, and now our journey will start. You can see that in another 6 months you can see the major shift. That is very sure. Okay, till now we have achieved 46 lakh, and today also we had 1 lakh this thing advance for the next advance class.
Yeah.
So that is all because of you people, ma'am. So I think that is a one major shift for me. For her, she is coming to the social media. Now she can express it. Now all of the what are the values she has got. So that can be learned and it can be utilized for the students.
Yeah, it's about the packaging and presenting basically. So I always felt that I had more to give, and I knew what all I could give. But then when it came to pricing and upgrading ourselves and everything, I always felt that, somewhere he would fall back. He would say that, no, I don't think we are still ready for it. I think we are too highly priced and all of it. And I always felt that, no, we are much more capable. And then, to communicate this to him, of course, verbally, we did, but then for him to understand that and imbibe that was, a big challenge. I think getting into passionpreneurs made him accept that, it's a very smooth thing, and then you're much more capable, and your capabilities, you're expanding your knowledge is one concept, but then how to scale up was also another challenge that we were facing, especially, personally, both of us between us. This was the biggest challenge that we had. And I think that has been laid straight and clear to both of us, like uh, what is it that we can deliver and what is it that we can expect, and how much more can you serve is something which is, crystal clear now for us. I think that was something which that came as a surprise to me, definitely. I was just looking at, upgrading or reaching out to people.
Yeah.
And as he said, getting onto social media, I was never a person who would get onto the media. I always would love to work behind the screens. So anytime he had to communicate or do anything, he was a person who would do it. And then he felt that he was not good at it, or he was good in his own mother tongue, but not when it came to addressing a lot of people. So this in a combination has worked wonders for us now.
Wow. So this definitely is like hitting a jackpot, I should say.
Yes, it is.
Now this unexpected and the surprise is going to definitely add a lot of value, not just to your business but also to the lives of the people who are going to receive the learnings from you, right? And of course, it's been a journey, and we want to understand from both of you, of course, now being also in inner circle and headed towards maybe the next millionaire clan, how your journey has been so far, or from inner circle also, if you want to share, has this program helped you achieve any bangs or any learnings that you want to share from there?
Yeah, in the PPMM, there's like a difference. Always I can find the difference. But in a circle, it's a big circle. It's not a small circle. It's everything, like mentally, no, physically, and financially, like all the aspects is there in inner circle. And there is one-to-one touch is there, and there's events are going on every time we'll go to meet. So in that also there is a, I mean, there's a, even in the business, what is that?
Community.
Yeah, yeah. So the collaborating, all those things happening. So that is a big thing here. So we cannot see, only one person cannot run the business. Like collaboration is most important. That is networking is your chapter. So, so
I'm the master of that.
yeah.
I can say so.
Networking is also going on.
Yeah.
So we'll increase our network also.
Beautiful. Yeah, definitely. That is so important.
I think the community that we are into is something which is lovely. I think the constant touch with community, or that being with the entire family, is what is required on a very constant basis. Because there will be roller coasters in life, ups and downs, and there are, anybody can succumb to that, down periods of slump. So the community is always where you can, yes, revive your energies and uplift yourself and come back quickly. There are going to be slumps, there are going to be dull periods, but that's not going to last longer. Once you get in connect with your community, you will always bounce back instant of time. So that is something which the inner circle has given, I guess.
Yeah, yes. Thank you so much for sharing that, because yes, it is also the community and whatever we are teaching there in terms of, the topics which are very detailed and very focused. If you start implementing from those also, there's a lot that you can gain. And we have seen you guys doing a lot of things from there, and of course, looking forward for more. And as of course, you have been doing a work which is very unique, you people coming together and co-creating something which is a very, very powerful brand. And as much as that is like a very unique thing, we are also very proud of our unique approach. The way you have seen in PPMM, there was the foundation being laid first, and then inner circle, and then of course we have other millionaire and other things as well, which definitely helps you stepwise go into the next level. Can you describe how Passionpreneur mentorship is different or maybe better than any other resources you may have tried?
Definitely, it is uncomparable, because I have attended so many classes. There it is like, they sometimes I think they are utilizing the students like overall. So they have to, they say it is like growing. So here it is not like, even if we are with Gurudev, it is like we are growing. We are growing, and this support is nowhere. No, I say I attend so many this thing like classes, but here it is beautiful, man. Everything is good.
It is not like a one-time affair wherein you just
it's like a family, man.
Yeah, you just enroll, you finish that course, you finish the next course, and they're done with it. It is like constantly we're getting updates on what, and then we're getting calls from mentors. They fix up the appointments, and then they ask what's happening, and then what needs to be done. They run over, our progress, and then they set targets for us. They ask us to set targets, in fact, and then they try to come back and to look at it as to what's happening, what's the progress, do they need some help anywhere. So this constant monitoring, I think that is what is very unique about this, and that helping hand is what is required, especially when somebody is into that procrastination mode, or somebody is very lethargic on a note. So for all such people, and I think majority of them are not self-driven. I mean, that self-drive is not there, or that burning desire is not always there. They want to achieve it, but then they don't know how to do it. They don't have the right guide, right mentoring, or right hand holding, or guidelines. And all of these is coming in a series. It's like there's no way anybody who has stepped in can just fall back, because you can easily just rely and just keep going, and then there's no way anybody will can drop out
it is
from
like,
this.
Hero Honda, there is a slogan, is fill it and forget it. Like that. When you come to you have to become a rich. You have to become like in all respects, not in one. My finance, not financially, that is the secondary, but values and your life is most important. That is beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you for highlighting this very, very important part. And like how Gurudev says, and also teaches all of us to build a titanium mindset and the strong character. And with that, of course, we can create so many things in our life. And as Meena also shared, and Shashi also shared, that it is about building that finances. Success will come, and when you are part of this, it's like you have to be rich now. So there's no way you can fall out, as Meena shared, right? So it's a foolproof method and foolproof methodology. If somebody is in that system, of course they get a lot of motivation, and of course they have to take the steps, but yes, it helps. So would you recommend the Passionpreneur mentorship to others? If so,
Yes.
what would you say to them? Dekho, mera question bhi pura nahi hua. And I knew the answer, by the way, but if you have to tell to somebody, what would you say to them? Why should they join Passionpreneur mentorship?
You go first.
Yeah. They have to. This is a lifetime offer, lifetime opportunity. They miss it, definitely. They miss it in their lifetime. They will not get it. This community anywhere in the world, I can say, because our Gurudev is going across the world, and it is like a honey. He is getting from every flower he is getting and giving it to us. So it's a beauty of this community. So definitely, I see I have referred so many people. I don't know how they come. Anyway, it is left to them. But I am continuously there. I'm referring, but we'll see. We are doing our best.
As he was just saying, you have to keep spreading this thing, or this is very, very important. But then,
if not today, next time they will come.
It is like a life. When you have come, your existence is here. You're not eternal. You're going to come to an end someday.
Yes.
But that day, when you look back, have you achieved anything, or have you had that fulfillment of having lived at least? And that, I think, is something which is very important for every soul to understand, because each soul is sent with some capabilities on this earth to give, and to spread that whatever they have in them. And that is something, I think, that is required to look upon. And here is the place where I saw that it is tapped upon, and that is where you can connect yourself with, why you are living here. Otherwise, there are so many souls which come on earth and just vanish. But then, if you want to make something remarkable, leave your footsteps before you're gone, then I think this is the place to do it. So I would definitely tell, or I would, for the mentoring, if I were to say something to people, I would say, if you want to die a no man's death, you can be where you are. And if you want to create a legacy, this is where you get.
You can create history. Everybody
can. This is like the most profound statement that I've heard till date. I should say that, Meena.
That's coming from the heart.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
I mean, I got goosebumps when I heard this, and this is so profound. I'm sure both of you, I know you have been great well-wishers also, and you've been spreading a lot, because it's not like we got the transformation, we keep it to ourselves. You have been doing, and we know you have been a great givers as well. So really congratulations on your transformation and the way you people really operate. We see great things, coming your way. if you were to describe, maybe in few lines, how would you describe the transformation you have experienced? What has been your discovery?
And one thing, ma'am, Gurudev, he has a vision. So, like, it is not a small one; it's a big vision. So, from his journey, what we have seen his videos, no. So, he already imagined that, okay, I'm going to be like that, like including jet plane for a private jet plane. So that is motivated us. See, if you have something in your mind, then that will going to happen. So that is very important for us. We have to visualize our life and to serve the world. So that is I learned from Gurudev. Serving is life. It is not keeping it everything with us. No, whatever the knowledge we'll get it, you have to serve, give it to the world, give it back to the world. The more you give, more you get it. So that's what we learn.
So I think that if whatever qualities you have within, if it is not used up to the best extent, or if it is not made best use of, then it was no point you having it, you having blessed with it. So I think this is where the best of my qualities are surfacing out and making me that person who can deliver the best to this world.
Wow, this is amazing. Like, like getting present to both the, statements that you made, Shashi and Meena, like exploring your potential and giving it out to the world. I think that truly sums up the transformation journey that you have gone through. And I'm sure there are miles to go before you sleep, as we always say. And we are super excited about your future. And what is your next goal, and how does it align with what you have learned in Passionpreneur mentorship?
Of course, the scaling part of it, that is something. Collaboration is the next thing that he was talking about. And definitely, trying to give the best of what is possible. And we are, once you can give only when you have. So you can give only what you have. So we are in the process of getting there to a level where you can really go and reach out to whatever you want. You can get your hands on anything that you want without looking at the price tag, as he always says. First thing is that satisfaction we want. The next thing is giving people that kind of opportunity to get there, to be able to be affordable to that. And then, of course, lies the society into which you have to contribute. You have to keep giving.
Awesome. That's wonderful, wonderful. I must say to both of you, we really envision and see both of you as that beautiful, powerful couple, and who's so beautifully aligned. And, the way you are co-creating, not just about your brand, but the way, your family is also looking up to you, and the way you're transforming people, whosoever you're getting in touch with. I think it is really, really great to see you people uh, going from one milestone to the next one. And I don't think, there's going to be a, long wait here, but I really know very soon, very, very soon, whatever you have, set out for in terms of your goals, in terms of your milestones, you're going to achieve that, and you'll make India proud. You're going to make your mentors proud, right? Your
Definitely.
family and all of the people who know you will take pride. Hey, you know what? We know this power couple, and that's what we foresee it as. And great going, all
Thank
Thank
the
you.
you so
very
much.
best, really all the very best. And keep winning, keep smiling, and keep sharing. And we are
Thank you
looking
so
forward
much.
to you now in the millionaire clan. Okay.
Yes,
Definitely.
we will be.
Shashikant has already tasted that
Yeah,
atmosphere,
yeah, yeah.
everything.
Yes.
And we are really looking forward now, both of you coming there, and yes,
I'm
taking your
bringing
journey.
along my family, even
Mhm.
my son, and I don't know the fourth one also. He will also.
Yes, 100%. I'm wishing you all good luck.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
thanks.
much. All this has been possible only because of the great community that Gurudev has created, and thanks to all the mentors
mentors,
So
for mentorship. Everybody.
deep, heartfelt wishes and
Gratitudes,
thanks and gratitudes to all of you. Thank
Many
you so
thanks,
much.
and you all deserve the best. You all deserve the best. Thank you and all the best. So, thank you for being here and sharing your valuable learnings with the community.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you
Thank you,
so
thank you.
much.